Man, what's up with it? What's up with it, y'all? Well, tomorrow's the day, huh? They say, you know, the eclipse. A lot of people worried. A lot of people is concerned. I let a couple more people get in here, man. But how y'all been doing? Me, I'm highly favored and highly blessed. Highly favored and highly blessed. This is one of those things, man. I ain't trying to be an entertainer. I ain't trying to be Hollywood or nothing like that, man. But at the end of the day, you ask yourself, what's up, Chuck? You ask yourself, are you ready? What if? You know what I'm saying? This is an episode alive of what if, because we work hard for hours. We work hard for hours. And it ain't no more heart to hearts. You know what I'm saying? But reality is this. Tomorrow's gonna come. Some ain't gonna make it through the night. But if you are gonna make it through the night, you gotta stay prepared. Salute, salute. Salute, Scott. That's that good mic. I don't know how to fix that. Hold up. Uh, that'll cut it off. Okay, cool. now, the technical difficulties is one thing we're gonna have to get over tonight. You feel me? Salute everybody coming in. And I ain't in the car. I ain't got to do no yelling. I felt like over this AC and the traffic, I had to yell a little bit. But I got the message through. My thing is, I've been contemplating all week, man, and I ain't got to get on here to contemplate. Everybody been contemplating, getting prepped, getting prepared, understanding the shenanigans going in real quick, But tomorrow's supposed to be a big day in the United States, around the world, they say. But I could reference back to some of the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Rumors of wars, and that's going on. Man trying to go to the moon. No, not to the moon, but all in the sky, playing around up there. The way of the culture, you know what I'm saying? Everything being exposed. I feel like tomorrow is gonna be an eye opener. I hope nothing happens tomorrow, because at the end of the day, school is still in session. Jobs still need to be done. This is real talk. But what if tomorrow with the eclipse and it never becomes light again? Have y'all thought about that? Are y'all prepared for that? I've been talking to y'all, quote unquote. They say preaching ain't nothing but a story, right? I've been talking to y'all for a minute about your election year. 2024 is gonna be a year to remember. Only thing we haven't had was, I would say the mass, right? But as the world goes on, what if everybody's look. I'm drinking some apple juice. You know what I'm talking about? I advise you to get you some apple juice. Put it on some ice, them ice cubes. But what if tomorrow never come back light? What if tomorrow when I have all them conversations about, this is like a celebration. We made it all the way to this part. And then at the end of the day, I'm hoping everything that y'all I have shared with y'all that y'all didn't put it into, your EDC bag. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff, man. But I thought about this, contemplating on this as we run through the weekend, as we ran through the weekend, as we ran through the week. A lot of people are sleeping in the game. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say they sleeping in the game is because I seen on Pico Live, this youngster crashed out, right? Let's talk about it real quick, and then we get back to our topic. And he had to be seen, but sometimes at the end of the day, I say, man, is this what the world's coming to? YouTube, clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? Selling your soul for a jelly roll. We seen that in Hollywood on a regular. Uh, these guys ain't got no conscience, and the women don't neither. You know what I'm saying? Anything for attention. But tomorrow, just beware. I ain't saying nothing, but the possibility of somebody really clout chasing tomorrow is it's on high alert. The reason I say clout chasing tomorrow is because I think about, everybody coming through the border and they gonna serve a purpose. Believe me, mark my word. If it's not tomorrow, then it's gonna be in the near future. But they don't really give a goddamn about us, right? We in our cozy corner of the world. Let me say it like that. America's in a cozy corner in the world. So, even though I was paying attention to this finance guy, and I've been watching him, but then I've been chiming in on this chat. Now, all of a sudden, he panicking about the eclipse. He panicking about the stocks. He panicking, talking about they lying. Man, I've been telling y'all they lying to y'all. Stocks wasn't up. You know what I'm saying? House prices wasn't something that you want to get involved in. Everything going down. So instead of living in this little bubble, I tell people all the time, pay attention to not even just my channel. Just pay attention to what the world is talking about other than Hollywood, because Hollywood gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood will lie to you. Tyrone Banks, salute, salute. I don't know what the WSG is, but welcome to the channel, man. Yeah, 2017 eclipse came one way. Let me break down this eclipse, why it's so special and why is everybody so aroused by it, and some people are nervous because they never experienced it before, or they was up under a rock. You know what I'm saying? But 2017, I'm gonna put some thoughts in your head. 2017, it went more to the angle of this, right? 2024, this year, is going like this. So that's gonna be over America, a X, y'all, a X. And a lot of people, scholars, are talking about a biblical term. And I ain't gonna give a philosophy in the matter, but it makes a little sense. But then some people just taking it too far. Y'all hit that like button. I know it's a ooh wee, but for people to come over here and hear what I gotta say and hear y'all conversation in the chat, y'all need to hit that like button so we can get it understood. This is where it's happening, because I haven't seen a lot of people the night before the eclipse. You know what I'm saying? The day before the eclipse, really have a breakdown like this. And if y'all some clucks, y'all already know it ain't gonna be no stool pitching stuff over here. I'm gonna speak my opinion, and that matters to me, because it took me all these years, over 50, you know what I'm saying? Over 50 to get this understanding about life and who's your friends, who's your foes, and who not to trust. And that's just from my standpoint. I know a lot of people lose their mind to understand how serious it is. This is very serious, but they doing that biblical thing. But then, at the end of the day, if your house is right, you don't even have to worry about it, right? You don't have to worry about it, man. If it's time to go, it's time to go. But everything must come to an end. You know what I'm saying? Everything must come to an end. And a lot of people been taking people for granted. That's my thing. Lately or forever. And now you're gonna need these people. You know what I'm saying? Now you better hope that they give a goddamn about you. You know what I'm saying? Because I think with this YouTube, it only been kicking off for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Where people, real individuals, started coming because the Clucks had it on lock. You know what I'm saying? Clucks had it on lock, y'all. And it's hard to get the message out. And, the algorithm is not going to let out the conscious conversation. You know what I'm saying? They want to, the latest, it's okay, right? What I'm about to say, it's okay. The latest review of music, the latest things that's going on in Hollywood. And how far did that take America? I think America then got real wicked. You know what I'm saying? So, so everybody talking about tomorrow is going to be the reset. The eclipse is going to reset everything. And, Nobody knows the time of the day. And I know a lot of people believe or have some kind of faith that comes to my channel, because if you're an atheist, I don't want you over here, man. You might well exit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to believe in something. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's yourself, you know. I'm hearing all kind of things from people saying this is, you know, saying that we're a mix of DNA and all that, you know, the species ain't real. I mean, come on, man. Now that's going too far. And if not, I don't care. I never known me to be any kind of descent from whatever, because I wasn't taught like that. There's a lot of things we wasn't taught. You know what I'm saying? But if tomorrow never comes bright again, that is a concern that I have, because I'm a dad, right? And, you know, I know my kids are out of school, but at the end of the day, it'll be a day, F what they talking about, your child stay at home and stay outside, stay from outside. You don't want to watch an eclipse tomorrow because the government is doing some allegedly between the times of, what is it, 3 hours before the eclipse. So what time is that? If the eclipse is coming out my time, if they coming out about, it's supposed to be hitting like 1:36 in the afternoon, then you need to have your black butt in the house by 10. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever race you are. It don't even matter. This is a public announcement, because they saying that, you know, they trying to get that new variant out. You know what I'm saying? And of course, this might not go live. They probably, you know, you know who running these channels, right? So they might not even let it come out. But if you here to witness what I'm saying, don't be outside. If you in Texas or in the surrounding areas at 10 o'clock, you want to look at the solar eclipse, you better do it from the window. You know what I'm saying? Because government spraying something while everybody going looking up at the sky. they spraying something because they got to get the new variant out. You down here in Texas, they say they got a new thing called the cow disease. They call it Gen X. Well, no, not Gen X. Disease X. And definitely, you know, we out of control out in society. We ain't listening to nobody, meaning the government. I ain't speaking nothing negative. I'm talking straight up facts. I'm talking straight up facts. It's going to cover entire U.S. That can't be true. I don't know. But for what I understand, Chuck, it was more to the point of that path that is taken. But what if everybody feel that darkness? You know what I'm saying? And never come back light. Make sure you got your flashlights. Make sure you got your candles with the and you know, candles last a long time if you know how to do this. Get some Crisco oil, put your candle in the middle of that sucker if that's the last results, and light that sucker. That sucker burn for weeks. You understand? And that crystal oil. Make sure it's not around no flammable stuff. And I want to see. I don't even want to see. I don't care what they saying, because they're not going to be on our understanding or our level. Man, a lot of people was ill prepared for what they've been shaking and faking, and now it's time for regulating. If something should happen, I know everybody that came to the channel and been watching me, the IKIR TV. I'm going to keep it real TV for a period of time. Not all them bloggers that ain't talking about nothing but somebody else's life. Not telling these youngsters how to get it right, keep it right, and stay right. They ain't talking about this until they looking outside they window and the power ain't coming back on. If it is electric outage around your area, just understand you don't. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I already heard you thinking, you know, the police is gonna be there for you. FBI gonna be there. Alphabet boys or whatever. It's every man and women for theyself. They already showed you something back in Katrina days. You know what I'm saying? All them cops burned off on them citizens, and then it was mayhem, and then next time you seen it was bodies floating in the water, and all this accusations that they blew the dam. Come on, man. Come on. We been at war. That's why I don't even understand how these guys get on here and laugh they pain away. You know what I'm saying? They in last place. Only thing I was telling these youngsters to do, man, you better stop paying attention to this YouTube and get yourself an occupation or a profession where you can help yourself when it's time to help yourself. Damn. Now tomorrow you're going to have to help yourself. Now, if anything don't happen, man, hey, it's only a matter of time, because election is just around the corner. Yeah. Anybody know? It was another thing. Anybody know what day that Civil War movie coming out? Have y'all heard about that? If this is the first time checking in on my channel, you can find my real live or my real channel on StreamYard on YouTube. Slugger underscore IKIR TV. But this is just a regular quick live. I ain't gonna be on here too long. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say, bring up the thoughts. I'm just here to make you think, right? What if tomorrow don't pan out the way you think it's gonna pan out? You thinking that salute Prince? You thinking that it's gonna be, oh, it's an eclipse. Oh, it's so beautiful. But you ain't get the memo. You ain't supposed to be outside for this one. I know it it don't happen often, but man, my family is tucked tight. You know what I'm saying? You only gotta tell me once. You feel me? I would. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I would advise you. I have from a trusted source that things supposed to be going down tomorrow, right? But it's just assumptions, right? I'm thinking about my source. What if they got it misconstrued? But what if they on point? What if they on topic? You know what I'm saying? And gone before it get late. Your loved ones, now for real though, think about it. Your loved ones, your family, your mother, your daddy, or whatever, whoever you want to reach out to, because internet ain't guaranteed to be live. So I'm doing this today. What if you lose every communication there is, like cell phones and all that? Do you have your house in order? Now, I understand that people ain't got nothing in life, just use this YouTube and try to make some money off of it. Man, this is not a money getter for me. You understand what I'm saying? But I appreciate when things come about because you talking some real talk and nobody else is talking like this, right? So it's a lot of risk to this. You know what I'm saying? But you don't see me on all through the week because I got things I need to prepare for. I'm not just talking. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't, man, say this same location, I'm upstairs, the same location, I'm there whenever I go live. It's okay. I might go live and I was going live for a minute in the car. It's okay. Because I was getting our message across. Y'all stop paying attention to them clucks. They ain't talking about nothing. They more like low budget Hollywood's D actors. You know, people see right through that. But Prince, to answer your stuff, man, about that how you get all them watch hours. There is an app that will guide you on how to get it and how to get on to that promotion stuff that YouTube do. So just look into that. I forgot what it was because it's been a minute. But if I find out, then I got you. But it is an app. You join the share YouTube share partnership thing, and that helps advertise your station. You know what I'm saying? Definitely get content other than one setting. It's good for intermingling with people, man. But I got you, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking about going live tomorrow from the house, from the goddamn house. I am. You know what I'm saying? Before if the internet, telephone, everything else that we know of communication go out, if it goes out, have you got a game plan for your family? You know what I'm saying? You got your radio, your weather radio, your walkie-talkies. You know what I'm saying? Have you got all this together? Now, walkie-talkies ain't a long-range device, but if your family is close to where it needs to be close, you should have kept it close. Now, if they going in another state and all that, you're going to miss a lot of information that's going on in them streets. But, hey, man, it's time for real man to just stand up. Everybody talking all that tough talk, say, man, hey, I just seen a dude on Pico channel discharge a firearm. So they don't know what they're doing. So exactly it's gonna be some casualties in this battle, right? Because a lot of youngsters thinking they ready, a lot of old folks been percolating and talking about their life and all that, but then they're gonna be next to a couch in the corner somewhere. Because it's time for real people to stand up. Because I don't think that we gonna go out like that. And we should have been seeing this happening while they trying to do a big stink about tomorrow, but then they want to give our kids these glasses. Nobody want to look in the goddamn sun. Yeah, if the world was a peaceful world, I'd probably shoot up there, but I got to stay on guard down here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just don't go outside and try to figure those that go to work. I'm gonna go to work, right? For a little bit before all of it transpire, right? But hopefully I'll make it back before all of it go down. That's my intention because everybody got to work. That's just one day. It's almost like Christmas. It's just one day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to spend their whole check on that day and all that. Man, say, but yeah, the lies are over with in life. Oh yeah, see, that's a good thing. Uh, Staying at work, working from the house. You know what I'm saying? I think my wife is gonna stay in the house tomorrow. You know, she might not. You know what I'm saying? But I know my kids say they ain't going out. Then they ain't going out. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, that's a good thing. I ain't got to worry about you. I know where you at. Oh, some things have probably changed. I heard something, so they might be out and about tomorrow. But long as I tell them when they go to work, you ain't got to go outside with the other stew heads to see what. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, we thinking that we in control of things. I know I am. I always feel like I'm in control until I see I'm not in control, and that'd be a hard pill to swallow. But as long as you take care of your business as a parent or as a man, telling everybody about something and don't get scared when you goof it off for years. You know what I'm saying? Not prepare yourself. Um, Shoot, my dog is asleep. You know what I'm saying? He comfortable. Got him out the way. Walked him today. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow might be a different day. He probably turned into the guard dog he is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him bark a little bit. But he been acting kind of funny though. If you got pets, haven't your pets been acting kind of funny, man? Like I don't know. I think they lost their goddamn mind, or they see something, or feel something that's might go down tomorrow. Or in the environment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't have dog senses, but I've been telling that dog to be quiet for the last 2 weeks outside. He just be in the middle of the yard, just barking, barking, barking. And I was like, man, what's wrong with this damn dog Blue, man? He crazy. And I go out there, he look at me and then he get right, but then about 10 minutes later, he in that circle barking again. So, senses of everything is around. And don't expect anything to be normal tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard they got the operation of CERN, and HAARP is coming. Listen, so I almost forgot. So if you pay attention to this weather, you might not see that eclipse tomorrow. If you pay attention to the weather, they got something coming from California, and it's been working its way all weekend this way. Then we talk about occurrence of things that's happening right now. In New York, they just had an earthquake, and Statue of Liberty got hit by lightning. So I ain't gonna try to scare y'all, but this might be, it might be something, y'all. That's all I'm saying, because at the end of the day, it ain't guaranteed this internet is gonna be on tomorrow, but it might be something. It's a bunch of signs. Like if New York never had a earthquake in 150 years, all of a sudden before the eclipse come. But I'm gonna tell you something. It might be a work through God, right? Because this ain't nothing but Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Then I heard over two. Now let me slow down. Answer questions. I'm answering some questions because your boy can go off. All right. Ever breaking up. My cat goes nuts on the full moon, so I know she be nuts tomorrow. Okay. Keep man, them cats, man. They got a mind of his own. And then my partner got a cat that ain't got no hair, man. I swear to God, that boy alien. Yeah, so I said I wouldn't have that in the house, man. Okay, I guess he could mess with pets. Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, No fun and games. I don't know what the intent was. I don't even repeat stuff, but everybody in the chat see that. Leave him in here. I don't. Let me see. Did he make another statement? That was his first statement. It doesn't matter. Irrelevant to the fact. But I definitely want to say the earthquake in New York City. Nobody, I don't know. I ain't been paying attention to the news because it's full of bull crap. They always talk about things that's irrelevant to real life. You know, every time the news come on, they be lying. Man, say the eclipse. Yeah, the eclipse. And there's a lot of things that's mentioned. Um, don't be outside between the 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock because not so much the eclipse, but what the government's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? If you get everybody to look up, they ain't paying attention. They amazed because, that's just something that, that what they say, how would they say it? Every tragedy make it a reason to make money, a good event, a good time to push that agenda. Put good time. Don't let. Oh man, help me with that, y'all. Don't let tragedy go on. What is it saying? Don't miss out on the tragedy because it's a time to push your agenda, right? I think I said it right, and that's what's going on, Prince. If you look at a lot of channels. So let me get to the California stuff. The California stuff is weather building up. Look at the weather report tonight, and you're not even supposed to be able to see the eclipse with all the clouds. And I noticed a couple of drops. I don't know what's going on, but then we getting hit, and nobody talks about them trails. You follow what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things going on that people say, "Oh man, that's conspiracy theory." No, it's not, bruh. Where the disease is coming from? How the hell did all these people move down here to Texas? All of a sudden, we done lost over so much, 100,000 acres of land, and then the cattle is burning up. You know what I'm saying? Now the cows got a disease. You know what I'm saying? And they say the scientists that mix the what is that? The bird flu with the cow. They doing too much in this lab, man. You know what I'm saying? So we on the right track of dissecting the bull crap they've been telling us all these years. So what do they got to do? They got to do some kind of tragic devastation in so we can go back to depending on them. No, for real though. Yeah. So they got this thing called oh man, it's a CJ-130 supposed to be flying, doing a couple of runs in the middle of the eclipse, 3 hours before the eclipse and 30 minutes after. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna put stuff in the air. So what is it? The last time in 2017 when the eclipse came over, in 2019 COVID hit, bruh. Y'all best to wake up. These people ain't playing with y'all, man. You see, I'm gonna ask y'all something. What have y'all noticed different, right? What have y'all noticed different with the commercials? If you got Tubi, Feed, what's that? Freevee, any kind of Netflix, it's all on Netflix. Like, what have y'all noticed? What kind of commercials are they playing? Something like that. Yeah, Chuck, you're right. And tornadoes are coming, man. Why is it so much? A lot of people, you know what I see the world as right now, and I've been saying it like this: Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, a lot of people don't think that anything can happen to them because they in the United States. Man, just stay prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't let open that border all of a sudden since whenever. Then we started keeping tabs on it. But I showed y'all last week who they was letting in California. You know what I'm saying? Suitcase and all, like they on vacation. But I say this, man, if you're getting comfortable, it's the wrong time to get comfortable. It's time to tighten up. Tighten up. You should have been tightened up. If you catching my live for the first time, man, subscribe. You know, I might, depend on what's going on, I might go live tomorrow doing all this, but family first, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. Who really needs the internet when you got technical skills the way certain people do? You know what I'm saying? This is just an eye opener. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging, but I think I've been talking to y'all about preparation for a long time, stacking up your pantry, getting with a network, not Clucks, because Clucks just talk. You know what I'm saying? And setting up what you need to set up. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be incognito right now. But I say, man, let's talk about that eclipse. How many people is really worried about tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? So let me get the mic open. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. That's why I'm talking. Yeah, it's running through Austin. It's running through Texas. It's coming out of Mexico. And it's going up toward New York. Think about this. If New York then already had a goddamn earthquake, what is the signs to that? And the Liberty got hit by lightning. This is assumptions. I don't really know, but this is what was said. Got hit by lightning the other day with the earthquake. So is that a message? I don't know. I don't know. If them people ain't talking about it on the goddamn news, then I guess y'all ain't gonna believe it, right? Who am I? I ain't got no certification in in telling the news. I just talk the real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep IKR to heart, man. I'm gonna keep it real. Whatever I know, y'all gonna know. And I don't care if it's politically correct or whatever. Here it come. You know what I'm saying? While people are trying to read cards and stuff like that, man, I ain't got time. Man, God gave me sense, man. It's all about senses. Yeah. Uh. Yeah, they say everybody in Texas will be able to see it, depending on how far you is from uh, the path of it. Yeah, MREs on deck. You should have multiple MREs if you definitely a family member of you. No, I ain't gonna say a family member. Family members can't get it, but if you're a man that prepares to get his family out of a certain situation and they don't go hungry, then you already should be on point. And I know who's on point by coming to my channel. Everybody, BBB, you know what I'm saying? Three B's, you already know. Hey, but you can see it from the house. Yeah, they nasty. They nasty. MREs are nasty. But like I said, it ain't gonna be a long life. Yeah, but you gonna eat them suckers if you gotta survive, Chuck. You will eat them. Cause what if you do lose electricity? You got your grill ready, uh, butane tank, propane, whatever you gonna be cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be nasty putting some protein in my body than not eating at all. But then that's a myth with eating too. You can go a little bit, but you get grumpy if you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? And even hydrate yourself. Make sure you got your water and all that. He said, like rabbit. Let me find that. No, no, you talking. I bet you go, man. Let somebody pop open that pack and be like, "Hey, you been eating weeds out for the last week? You want some?" You be like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Let you say it. No, I just want to bring up. I wish y'all well. I wish y'all well. Do some more research, and I'm gonna say this: do some more research in something that you might not know that you need to know by tomorrow. And if nothing happens, I pray that nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know the time of the day or the hour, right? But I know what they trying to do, the guys of this earth, right? And they don't want us to be healthy. They want us to rely on the doctors to save us, and yeah. But anyway, y'all. Hopefully see you tomorrow, man. It's your boy Slugger. Closing arguments, closing questions. 5 minutes. Yeah, do some research on that. Do some research. And I think I think the conversation would be, or the thing you should look up while you still got a YouTube is, what are people saying biblically that's going to be happening with the eclipse? Now, it's signs, right? It's signs because, like I said, California got that rain coming in. You probably can't even see the eclipse. You know what I'm saying? They talking about it's going to be cloudy and some rain coming in. I think that rain is the chemicals, right? That they trying to put on, put over us and all that, man. They trying to make it where, like they did in 2017. It was a lot of suspect stuff that happened in 2017 after the eclipse. And I know I was naive to the fact, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, who could be so wicked? But then you ask yourself, these people are wicked. Yeah, I bet that rain ain't normal rain. We had some rain last week and it was dirty. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, oh man, rain is dirty. No. It's not a consistent type dirt like when it rains. You know what I'm saying? You got clear rain, then you got that dirt rain, meaning it might be some chemicals in that bull crap. So I'm kind of leery on touching it, right? You all right? All right? Well, go and get your nap on. Sanchez channel, okay. What he talking about? The same thing I'm talking about? Check out Brother Sanchez. Is it on YouTube? Yeah. And that's all I'm here to. I'm a messenger, man. I ain't no cluck. I ain't no person trying to get attention. If you take the words that I say as a little wisdom, I don't want to be a goddamn scholar. Okay. Prince, you telling him to watch my channel? I'm gonna go check it out though. Cause that's a good shout out. But I will do it before I go to bed to see if your reference on shooting shout outs. It's a lot of people reference ain't about nothing shooting shout out, and I go look at a person that I wouldn't mess with in the world, bro. He's on YouTube, he's on now. He's a flat earth guy though. It doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the here and now. I'm not looking to argue with if the earth is round or it's flat. I'm not that caring. I know we're here trying to do a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And we know. I think we're on the same point. People been lying to us forever. So if it's round or flat, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's too much of a coincidence that we're not gonna be able to see the eclipse, and then I got word that you don't need to be outside when that eclipse come through anyway. You know what I'm saying? And what's going on in California, and the tornadoes that's going on over there, everything is too much of a coincidence. And the thing that really got me is that earthquake in New York. They say 150 years, haven't been no earthquake. And then they say the Statue of Liberty got hit with lightning. All of a sudden, is that big old sucker just sitting out there in the water anyway? You would think that wouldn't be a surprise, but they acted like it's a surprise, man. And then I tell myself all the time, man. I tell myself all the time, it's like, it ain't no coincidence no more. It's like some people are so asleep, like zombies, you can tell them it's raining outside, and they'll go outside without an umbrella. We can tell them don't go to certain stores and get your meat, and they go straight there because they don't care. Oh, it's conspiracy. Until they get sick, get diagnosed with something. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go check them out, Prince, for real, for real. Taiwan had a big earthquake first. Oh, yeah, okay. Look at all these earthquakes, man. So at the end of the day, I tell myself, it's messages out there. In the Bible, it said rumors of wars and destruction. And it's when mankind start thinking that they God. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to start playing like they God. I don't know why Elon Musk came his butt down here to Austin. Shoot. You know, leave all that weird stuff down that way. You know what I'm saying? We're in the Matrix. No, for real though. Yeah. Because look who they, what did we say? We always say this. The real is fake right now in 2024, and the fake is real, pretending to be real. So these youngsters are misguided, and these old heads don't, a lot of old heads don't even know the sense, or they're not paying attention, or they're not tuned in to where all these youngsters are falling victim on this YouTube and this music. You know what I'm saying? Because we got real lives. We ain't got time to be on no YouTube. But I told myself about a year and a half, 2 years maybe, where are these youngsters getting their information? And it's sad because, you know, it's a certain entity that advance a lot of money and flipping everybody. Like thinking that, you know, say for instance this. When did you see a shift in rap? Because it used to be conscious rapping, but it ain't nothing like that. Everybody want to talk about jewelry and gold teeth and blah blah. They just sound retarded, man, for real. Now I must give and I don't know too many. You know, I don't pay attention till it comes to my ear. But I heard something from South Walker, and he's getting more intellectual. Is that one of the ways he got to do these antics like Charleston just to get the message out? You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers had to be in character for people to start paying attention to them. But I've never been one. I'm a straight shooter. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying if you're gonna listen, you're gonna listen. You're gonna fall victim, you fall victim on your own. It ain't like nobody ever haven't told you. And I think messengers come in your life for a reason and a season. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna stay around that long. You see all the messages, something happened to them. Yeah, that way. Yeah, it ain't no conscious rapping no more. And well, I'm gonna say it is, and I ain't gonna lie. But you gotta really look for it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't mainstream because that ain't what's happening. That ain't the agenda that they trying to push. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the agenda they trying to push. They trying to keep the young generation so confused where they start arguing with their parents. You know what I'm saying? That's the retarded stuff, man. And you know I was when we was young, I always said, I don't know about you, but I felt like my parents was out of whack. You know what I'm saying? This is the new era. You know what I'm saying? But it broke up a lot of values, right? In the family structure of us saying a new era and made our parents be irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard lesson to learn. I had to learn my lesson. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I had parents. I'm glad I'm one of the parents that, you know, I'm not perfect, but at the end of the day, you know, we could talk about it. It don't have to make no sense to me, but then we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because my parents had to go through that and they stayed down for me. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much how the world is. Lost souls walking around. Yeah. Yeah. I think hip hop changed when in '96 when they killed Tupac and Biggie. Because you know, Biggie really wasn't a conscious rapper, but Pac was just one of those revolutionary rappers, but he was still in the streets. But regardless of what they say when he passed away, certain people make a mistake in taking people kindness as it ain't no, it's not intended to make you sell your soul. You know what I'm saying? So I did see some things about him. He tried to get up out of it. That's why he called himself Killer Machiavelli, something like that. But that was blasphemy to him. His people that he really made a pact with. You gotta watch yourself and who you talk to, man. Everybody ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? And making sure your friends ain't using you for a sacrifice. You already know what's up. Man, hey, closing arguments, closing questions, y'all. Foopy and Joe. I don't know who that is. Ruin rap music. You talk about P. Diddy and Joe killed his homeboy Pun. I'm talking about. Yeah. Man, and Jay-Z, yeah. He jealous hearted. You can see, man, a person that really don't say too much in public, he ain't all about that. His homeboy came out and talked about it. He never lived that life, man, and I ain't heard from his homeboy again. Straight up, man. He was rapping his life story. And but you had those. You had the Plies rapping his brother's story. You had everybody trying to don't make see that's when real was swapped. That's what real was swapped. It's a lot of things that I seen transpire in the goddamn music industry and around the world that people start believing suckers before they believe the people that was actually living the situation. You know what I'm saying? All the bloggers want the top story. Why? So they can manipulate this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how life is. I don't know. I don't know because he got some secrets. He got some secrets. Chuck, Jay-Z got some secrets about Hollywood. Period. Oh yeah. Everything is exposed, Eric. Like, let's chop it up for a second. Everything is exposed, man. And it was, how do you, say for instance, you know who sacrificed their family, right? See, that was all on the camera. Uh, you know who sacrificed their family for fame, and that's sad. And I think, truth be told, Kanye West has a lot of remorse for sacrificing his mama. It wasn't worth it. Uh, Jennifer Hudson, you know what I'm saying? Look what she crossed that dude out, man. It ain't nobody wicked. How you like to do so much for Hollywood for that fame? A lot of people say I'd rather sell my soul than live broke. I'm just the opposite. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the opposite. It's so many people who have sold out their friends just for that that platform, man. It's just like it wasn't never worth it. Yeah. Yeah, and we already know that. We definitely know that, you know. And I can go deep, man, but y'all want to see me here tomorrow, right? I can't make these people scared, man. It's only so much they allow me to say before they start messing up my life. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be able to come and talk the truth, but I can read, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want to put in the comments, I can read and agree with it. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is, Eric. They ain't got no morals, and they talk outside their neck. Some people that think they got the morals is just the difference of not having any because they never see it. You never see it depending on their actions. They could talk a good game, but they can't live a good game. Anybody can talk, you know what I'm saying? But actually, are you walking that walk you talking? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't walking that walk and you ain't got nothing to say to me, man, I see you. Like Terry Crews, and he said, "No, he's Harvey Weinstein." Yeah, the Harvey Weinstein. It's all coming out. But then what Cat Williams say? What did Cat Williams say, y'all? Cat Williams said it's a lot of things gonna be exposed in 2024. But I told you when real people come out and got on YouTube, things was gonna start shaking up. You know what I'm saying? I said that, and they ain't got to give me my fame. Hey man, say I am who I am, and you are who you are. We are awakened. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell us, you know, you can't tell us no jive talking. We're gonna believe you. Don't tell me you love me, but you show me hate. No. I just play you like you play me. God dang it. No amount of money is gonna make me dip into the pond. Yeah. You can't sell your soul for a jelly roll. That's what I say all the time. Yep. And that's what the world don't have. It ain't no coming back. And a lot of people can't live. You always ask yourself, I know I did, and it is a comment, elephant in the room is, how can you have all that money and kill yourself? You know, we laughed at the whole situation with Martin. You know what I'm saying? When he was outside talking about they trying to kill me. Well, it was time to pay the piper, Martin. It was time to pay the piper. You know what I'm saying? You want to do movie with Will Smith? You already know what kind of life they living. Everything look fresh from the get go. Yeah, you agree with that? Yeah, man. I do a movie with you and all that, but it's time. Hey, man, you remember what you said? Remember we was in that corner? Yeah. Let's try to pay up. And then you ain't gonna pay up. They ain't gonna tackle you. They gonna kidnap you. For real, for real. Think about it. He say, like that, like that dude said, you gotta tell Diddy no. Man, look, my whole playlist didn't tripped out for the simple fact that Meek Mills. I used to jam Meek Mills. I don't give a goddamn. I can't be no a dude like that. I ain't sugarcoating a goddamn thing. But if the thing is he hiding, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get back on the topic. Let's get back on the eclipse, y'all. Cause you already know it's time for a reset. But anyway, uh, because I can't stand around clucks anyway, too goddamn long. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I can't breathe no more. You know, you're always trying to impress somebody. You can't speak your mind and all that. Everything censored. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about this, for real. Anyway, yeah. When see a lot of people think like Cat Williams is a comedian. Yeah, he is a comedian, but sometimes you gotta come like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be versatile where you don't want to intimidate everybody with the bull crap like me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got time to be bull crapping with these people, man. Shoot, I lived a good one. How do I look sitting on this information? Selfish. The world that fell us. Anyway, yeah, money changes. Changing your sexuality. Insane. Appreciate you, Eric, for the super chat. It's crazy because even though, even though we sit on here as like a family. Say for instance, y'all support me more than the people in real life. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me family is just not what's kin to you, man. Family can be a goddamn stranger and show you more attention to you and what you're talking about. Really got a support team. A lot of family probably take you for granted because you always around them. You know what I'm saying? You always around them. So they get used to your information. They thinking that it's not a struggle to even do them extra mile that you do for them. You know what I'm saying? They expect it. You know what I'm saying? So, when I say a reset, sometimes people in their life need a reset. You follow me? Sometimes you need to get about that situation and be like, hey man, I'm finna breathe and be myself. I'm tired of being quiet and y'all thinking I'm a sucker. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like this. The world think that we all suckers because we really ain't got no power. We can do this YouTube, and then when you get around a network of trusted people, you can really be yourself, man. It's okay to be hard sometimes, but it's okay to unwind sometimes. And don't take my unwinding as a weakness. God dang, I got stress. So I would like to act silly once in a while. Don't hold me on to a principle that you don't hold yourself on. That's conflict of interest with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't make it this far in life trying to play both sides of the fence. You pick the side of the fence, what I say earlier, tough decisions. You got to make them tough decisions. What side you on? You on their side or my side or us as a side? You know what I'm saying? A real conversation. No antics. I don't like people who have a lot of antics. Then I start calling it out. I get allergic to that. I'm allergic to clucks. This apple juice good, y'all. Get you some. I'm true to the form. What you see is what you get. Now, for real, man. There ain't too many of us, and I would not expect grown-ups that's dense the way I see them, right? And how they act, not to know, still have a confused state of mind. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel I'm gonna keep it real. I feel sorry for them. You know what I'm saying? The misguidance of somebody just doing peer pressure. I thought peer pressure was over in high school. Should I say junior high? You know what I'm saying? Peer pressure. You can't fall victim to peer pressure and make yourself look bad. You understand? The only thing you got in this life is your morals and the way you conduct yourself. Nobody else lives on your. Nobody cares about how you moving. They care about if you're about something. Everybody trying to fit in. So you get everybody in this little bubble talking about society, and then it's so easy to be a part of people. It's so easy and clear to see who's not on the right path and who's trying to be on the right path. Nobody's perfect. But if you're not trying to be on the right path, you'll never come over here by me. You know what I'm saying? I won't allow that. Like old boy came earlier talking about 10 minutes. Come on, man. Stop playing with yourself, boy. You know, this ain't no cloud chasing YouTube. I don't know what these youngsters are used to. Or it might be somebody that know me trying to troll me. But it's all good, man. But it is what it is. Let me read what and they do. And they do it, Gene. To look down on those close to you. Yeah. Hold on, let me go back up. I missed something. Money changes your sexuality. It's insane to me. Yeah. And they try to make you go back up to that Jen question, like the money change sexuality. Let me see. Let me read it right. Money changing your sexuality is insane to me. Bruh, that means they always had it in them, and they didn't have no guidance. Like somebody who could tell them no. You know what I'm saying? All that old political correctness. Look at the world. Look at the world. We don't want to tell them how it really is. We trying to be their friend. So which us trying to be their friend or don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, that goes back on our kids. Because they like, oh, Dad, Mom, you cool with this? So how can you talk about this and you're around this? Just shut up. So a lot of grown-ups now shut up because they got friends that's confused. No, bro, I don't know. And then, to each his own. I can't, God dang it. Yeah, I agree. It's truth to the form. What you see is what you get. I don't change up. I don't get people. Me neither. Yeah. Yeah. So if you on your side, Robert, I'll be like, I hope it's the right side. God dang me. At the end of the day, you already know what's happening. Really, it's almost too late to pick sides because it's a time in people's life that decisions they make is gonna be decisions they make, and you can't come back on it. Whoever you seen with, guess what? Guess what? All y'all fall victim of the same consequences, and let God figure them out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's coming down to. So I hope that you on the right side. That got somebody got your I ain't gonna say, yeah, your best wishes in mind. You know what I'm saying? If the industry offered me $1 billion to be a lesbian, I laugh. That's not. I'm not going into no more. No thanks. That's not what I meant. That's not what I am into. So I ain't gonna. Yeah. Nah, they can't offer me nothing to take my manhood for real. I just seen a lot of people get their manhood snatched because they wasn't man enough to defend their manhood. But like I said, man, we all been through hard times, and that was the thing, man. Even the penitentiary didn't changed up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't planning on going back. Shit, but it was real talk. Real talk mean real business. But they had to get rid of that because people was coming out too stiff. You know what I'm saying? But then you still had those who folded up under pressure. But then it's nothing to talk about. It's like that world right there is like Vegas to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I went through that. I learned from that, and I learned one thing. I learned your friends ain't your friends. You know what I'm saying? Your friends ain't your friends because when you out of sight, you out of mind, man. And what do you expect them to do? Think about you when they try to live in this zoo out here? It's a zoo in there. You think they got time to worry about you? That's why I'm trying to tell these youngsters, hype stuff and all them videos and all that, thinking your homeboy's gonna ride for you. Only thing they gonna put you want, that's all you want is a mention? Or you want to be really out here living your own life, making your own decisions as an adult? Because they normally lock a lot of people up when they teenagers, when they adolescent. You know what I'm saying? They normally lock them up, but then it's the foolery with older people getting locked up at the age they are, like they don't know life. That's the craziest thing. And don't be asking nobody to help you out when you had all the chances. 24 hours in a day to make that right decision, but you chose the easy way. So when you choose the easy way, take the consequences. And like I said, these youngsters, and we're going to get back on that eclipse, and these youngsters are picking the wrong role models. These guys got lesser than these youngsters, and then the youngsters are following them like they somebody. They ain't nobody, bro. If they ain't doing nothing with their life, but in the same situation, they ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never changed their life. They never got no better. They ain't getting no job. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that the street is your job. Now, you understand that, right? We understand the street is your job. But then when you get fired and they put you in a retirement home, right? Don't cry. No. But then y'all youngsters need to stop snitching on these old fools, because the old fools are the ones still in the game. You understand that? Old fools that haven't learned their lesson because they can't make it out here. It's a lot of people that can't make it out here, but then they use the youngsters for crashing. But if we make it through tomorrow, the session opens up again, because that's what I conversate about on my channel. Waking up these youngsters from the clucks. A lot of clucks, these older guys, if they're not showing no leadership, don't follow them. I'm trying to keep it clean. F what they talking about, who they was, they still the same way. They haven't grew up yet. So why follow them? Why follow them? Salute to the new one. What's up? Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. That do me a favor. It's free. It don't cost nothing to hit the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Just to let me know I'm on something. Push the down button. You know what I'm saying? The thumbs down. Just let me know if I offended you. Let me know. Leave it in the comment. You know what I'm saying? What you would like for me to talk about. I'm willing. How you like this live? I'm willing to take constructive criticism. I'm not perfect. Yeah, it's not in me to sell my soul for a jelly roll, man. It's past morals. I think it's just I'm not built like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't built to stand up in the paint. You know what I'm saying? I'm built for standing up in the paint, going against odds. You know what I'm saying? That's just how. I ain't gonna even say my mama raised me. You get that old fly stuff, but that's how my mama or my daddy raised me. No, life should have raised you like that. You know. I can't stand fake people neither, man. Stand for something, you'll fall for anything. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, regardless. If you're not a stand-up person to get along, I ain't with the get along game. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't talking that talk and walking that walk, man, get up off my page, man. Get up out my face, man. Yeah, that way. And YouTube is the cool way to do it. A lot of people can't get in my face in real life, like for real. You shouldn't be able to get in the real man's face, woman's face, even a child with the upbringing of a stiff parent. You shouldn't be able to get in their face and feel comfortable. See, what it is now, that's how I know something might go on tomorrow, because the world is full of bullshit. It's full of it. You can't believe no blogger. You can't believe nobody in Hollywood, because they got their best interest. They came up off you and being fools, man. And now the youngsters want to try to copy that. But the youngsters don't know they got to do certain things to get that bread. They got to do certain things to get that bread, man. You only get 50,000 a show until you walk the other way. You walk in that door, then the whole world opens for you, and you gonna start seeing all kind of weird stuff. People are starting to come out, man, and it's not about when they start coming out, but what? Why did it take you so long? That means you was going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So you part of the problem too. Y'all follow me? People who just now coming out is part of the problem too, because you already seen it was some bull crap. Now, what's that girl that be on Street Stars? Shout out to Street Stars, man. That be on there talking about been talking about Diddy and all of them for a minute, man. What a god dang shoot. It's a white. I want to say white last name. Full of lies. Salute, salute, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button if y'all ain't subscribed, man. This is, I think my lives go off more, even though, I don't see the true number or who's in the thing, but I want to salute everybody that came to this live. I wasn't gonna do it, but the eclipse is a major thing tomorrow. Stay prepared. And the conversation started like, what if the lights don't never come back on? Like, what if, have y'all even thought about that? What if you can't call your loved ones tomorrow? You don't see me no more. You know what I'm talking about? Are you gonna lose your mind? No, I'm joking. But at the end of the day, I say prepare yourself. This conversation right here was a good dialogue. Appreciate everybody that was entwining in it. You know what I'm saying? Get into the nitty gritty, man. Just open conversation. You know what I'm saying? But our thoughts and how we feel. Definitely tomorrow is something to be leery on. Like I said, even if the earthquake didn't hit, it's always tornadoes and problems like that in the place that I think they feel threatened. You know what I'm saying? And cause devastation. So their mind will be like, oh shit, we was prepared, but now look at our stuff is everywhere. So, when I say if y'all never heard about that weather thing they got, I can't tell you. You just got to go back and look at my channels because you got to start paying attention to the real conversations on YouTube because everybody can cluck out, but I haven't clucked out yet. You know what I'm saying? So when I said that, I already corrected myself. A lot of people have cluckism in their system. When I say cluckism, it's like fakeism, wannabes, the wanksters. Let me talk about my age though. These wanksters out here, you know what I'm saying? And females can be wanksters too. You know what I'm saying? And they got a lot of philosophy, but they still in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to me if you ain't elevated your mind and understanding in your living. God dang. If you talking about these youngsters, at least be doing better than these youngsters. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them. And what is success? I guess success will be into the eyes of the beholder. But I know not depending on, I ain't hating out, man, I ain't gonna even go there. That'll be another day. You probably don't even see me no more after the day. You know what I'm saying? But go check out my channel, Slugger _ IKIR. I think this is on the live up under my channel. So appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate the super chat from your boy. This Scott, Eric Scott, he buy houses. You know what I'm saying? If you willing to sell your house, he'll buy it from you. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him. It'll be more to just get to know him. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I think he got a website. Let me see. Let me pin him up. He's already pinned. No, I'm gonna pin this one. That's better. Ooh. Let me stop because I don't know how to use this. But I pinned up one. But that's how you look him up. I think he had a website, man. Buy house for cash, man. He's solid, man. But to each his own. Just understand this. I want y'all to understand. If y'all don't hear nothing else, certain people that been on my channel been solid. They ain't been flip flopping. They ain't a dolphin. A lot of people on YouTube is straight up dolphins. You don't know what side they on. They probably came over there to infiltrate and make you feel like, they got your best interest and then show that, broad in them and go that way. And I be disappointed because you'll think men that look like men, right, will hold themselves to a character because now I got a visual. But some of them don't even care how it looks because Hollywood told them it doesn't even matter. Get the bag. No, I go with standards, man. I've been like that all my life. That's why my true friends understand I'm riding and dying. I ain't gonna talk about what's understood, don't need to be said. You follow me? So the reason I don't like talking all that on the internet, because a lot of people try to imitate the real. That's why, regardless of trying to hold myself back of, keeping it 100, they take my sayings and start trying to put in their dialogue, knowing they ain't about that life. You feel me? But coming up with all kind of stuff. Anyway, that's another day. That's another day. Yeah, flipping and dipping, man, for real. Yeah, for real, for real. Appreciate it, man. Chucky, it's amazing because I wasn't even. I told you, yeah, but we go all in. What's a good time? So now let's get with the some of my more of my people that tunes in on my channel. I wanna come live tomorrow, but I also wanna get an understanding about. I don't want to do no more car lives. You know what I'm saying? I you know I got this. I got like monitors in front of me, man. I got ring lights and all that, man. It's nothing to cap on, but it's like I feel like I gotta say something on my travel. That's an hour of my time, my life. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make the best of it. So that's why I do my live chats from the car. But man, I feel like I was disservicing because I like showing videos, I like really a lot of people start showing videos after I started doing it, but they didn't know how to do it right. They talk about anything. People don't want to hear all that anything. We want to hear, we got crimes and all that happening every day. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about politics. I want to talk about more things going on around certain cities to be cautious of. So somebody could take that dialogue, but I got more because this is called a creator. I'm a very good creator, man. So it don't matter. I don't stay on one subject. I might swap on you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always going to keep it real. So what's a good time? Yeah. And it's so sad and it's so few and beyond. Like nobody can, how YouTube said and how they show it, the numbers don't add up to the conversations of when I see mumble rappers. You know what I'm saying? No, I be thinking people really listen to this. You know what I'm saying? They try to make everybody think this is a trend, but I seen in New York, they have a whole shop of fake fake views. They have a whole shop of this. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing the artist got to do, you thinking it's going viral, but them people are paying them to promote their stuff. If I feel like something should be going viral, is that Dak song. You know what I'm saying? Describing the value of a man, like how we hold our feelings in. That was the last thing I actually seen that went viral that I felt like, yeah, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Everything else that they talking about, like these rappers and these cars, that's so materialistic. It ain't teaching you nothing about life, and it definitely ain't teaching these kids how to hold on to their money longer than trying to shine a little bit. Because once that car go off the lot, it loses value. So go into businesses, open up real estate, give my boy Eric Scott. He'll probably teach you the ropes, but you got to show your loyalty. You can't just jump on people networking thinking that what's up. What did you say? Golly. G plus. All right, man, just chill. He said, look how many times he said, uh, hello. You act like you're a foreigner or something. No, for real. But a lot of people that you meet on YouTube, half of them fake. They ain't really living that life. Some of them, regardless of their situation, faking to make it, fake it till you make it bull crap. That is so high in occupations in this YouTube world. And they all trying to do clout chasing. They talking about the hot topics, but the topics is not hot to the real. You know, it's so irrelevant to what we talking about as grown folks. I don't care what this rapper just did. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no different than my kids, what they do, or what people in my family doing. You just gave them a status, right? You just put them over your whole family, what your IQ level is. If you talking about this rapper, so you really feel like this dude is important. Nah, I don't like promote no Casey said, I take it back. I will promote a rapper, but he gotta be talking about something. Conscious thinking and conscious rapping. You know, like look, Kiki came out with that song, God dang, if you just listen. Yeah, that way. You know what I'm saying? Like certain rappers say come out with certain songs, man, that needs to be heard around the world. But the thing about YouTube, they don't allow you to play that music that's gonna elevate the thinking. They allow clucks to solely just deal with the mentality of individuals on YouTube and come up with that bull crap, making you think that's the end thing. No, no, it ain't no end thing. I did something, man, and I'm gonna go right after this. I did something yesterday, man. Bruh, tell me why it was a skate party and I tried to get on them goddamn skates like I was 20 something years old. I should have known better, man. I should have known. I'm not perfect. I should have known better. I was just trying to, back in the day, I had something on those skates, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you couldn't tell me nothing type stuff, man. Hey, fly with it, you feel me? But I was a little bit smaller, right? So the thing was, man, that dude know how to skate, man. I remember, we all had something in junior high. What is that, junior high? Yeah, we all went to the skating ring, man, and that's what it was. You know what I'm talking about? So you can't be a somebody on the wall. Now, coolness wasn't you sitting on the wall. Coolness was you being active. Now the coolness is just jury and you looking like a goofy. You ain't got no life, right? India. That's what we need to start. Man, I got on them goddamn skates, man. Something landed in prison too. Dummies, right? Man, I got on them skates and guess what, man? I did not know what the hell I was. Like, it wasn't the same. Just like life. You know, when I got up out the situation, Penn State, life was different. I felt it. You know what I'm saying? But man, I got on them skates, man. I ain't gonna never do that again, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna, in case I practice, but I ain't gonna show up at a party thinking I still had it. You know what I'm saying? No more. But I lived through that. But that was a good experience. Go out and live life. YouTube and ain't the whole thing of your day. You know what I'm saying? And some people, that's all they can do because they talk a good game, but they don't live a good game. And it ain't for me to figure out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be able to pay attention to conversation. Who's really outside? You know what I'm saying? Who's really outside is the one that would take the chances and learn that, oh man, that's a young man game right there. But I see some old school cats, man. Hey man, they swinging around that man, that circle. They did a 8. They do this thing called an 8 in the skating ring, where it makes people go around in the 8, and you better go fast. I used to go fast. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna go fast no more. I'll tell you that. But living and learning, man. I'm just telling you, man. I'm really out here trying to do me, and I ain't meaning to be on this long. So, with that said, appreciate everybody that came to my channel. Check out some of my videos. I got a lot for y'all to check out. If it's the first time tuning in, man, you'll be amazed at the transition, right? The transition that I went through, my channel went through, but we still here. We still here. And this is a shout out to people that didn't think I'd make it. This is my shout out when I was in Penn State. This is my shot when I be in the gym working out. This is my shot when I'm going against all the odds. I tell them, I'm still alive, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, not to be offensive, but viewers' discretion is advised. Some will, some won't. I'm one of the ones that will. Recognize how that look. I'm not a follower, I'm a leader. Straight up. Straight up. Appreciate it. I got moderators over here. So if you trying to clout chase, man, you get escorted stage right. Appreciate it. Man, we don't play. It's grown folks conversation over here, man. We having a good time. Shit, it might be the last time we be on live tomorrow. I mean, ever. You know, if I don't go live and y'all don't find somebody on live, man, ain't nobody gonna, man. I don't know how they trying to play it. Life is not a game. And a lot of people gonna figure that out, man. Oh, okay, okay. Dude just opened up this YouTube. Mm, oh, okay. He don't even understand the concept of keeping it real. Going, oh yeah, yeah. We get those, and that's sad. That's sad, but a lot of people really don't have no life, Chuck. They don't really have no life, bro. Oh. It probably one of the trolls that somebody, let me tell you how they do it. It's somebody that knows I go live, but they don't come with their name because I don't know if that's a part of respect or they just doing that girl stuff. Like grown men acting like hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call it for what it is. It's like that's just the nature of the beast. Yeah. It might be quote unquote a person that say they friends with me, right? And they just want to troll the channel to give a response for me and knock me off focus. The focus should be for all those that got a small brain. Game time is over. It's been over. While y'all trying to get y'all views and likes like this is really gonna pay off, look, man, you need to pay your life out first. And the life that you need to invest, the time you need to invest is in self. And if you got kids, family. A lot of y'all priorities are messed up. You say you own this goddamn YouTube and you don't need it, right? If you don't need it, guess what? You shouldn't show up every day. You know what I'm saying? If when you come, if you do come every day, come with some insight. Especially for to make sure the older guys and the older women are staying on point. What to pay attention to out there in that wicked world. They don't have to go get in it. If I'm in it, if I see it, then you see it. It's like I don't understand the games they be playing on here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these got suspect tendencies. And I understand why Hollywood is so loose with it. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Bunch of friendlies, man. Like for real, for real. Well, no, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Church is in your understanding, your temple. This is the temple. I say if you're trying to, and this is my opinion, different. I learned about church when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And I had bad experience in church. I see, like I'm so real. I was able to ask my mama a question at 9 years old. At 9 years old, y'all, and it didn't make no sense. See, I think I was. Have you ever felt like you've been reincarnated? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because it seemed like a lot of youngsters, babies, seem like they very intelligent, right? They could be. They probably be smarter than their parents. They just need to know. Parents are teaching them how to keep stuff separate when they eat. Don't make a mess when they eat. But also, parents are the first ones that lie to them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you have to go to church to have a connection with Yahweh. I tell you that. No, no. And that's my opinion. No, to be done. I should get a thumbs up or a new goddamn subscriber if we on the same point. But I ain't gonna lie to you to kick it. See, that's one thing about Slugger. I ain't gotta lie to you to kick it, man. It's nothing coming to ain't no future in my fronting. You remember that song? Ain't no future in your fronting, man. Yeah. And that's how I always been. Yeah, my mama made me go to church. We went to church on Sunday and Wednesday, and I felt like we stayed all day. Like she didn't really have nothing to do. But my mom was on point though. I ain't gonna never talk about her, man. She really tried. But yeah, my dog over here dreaming, barking. You heard him? My dog is different now. Lately, he been different. He be having dreams. Look, so I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. I'm gonna tell y'all something funny. So I wake up this morning and I got wood missing off my fence. And my kids. Dad, come look at this. Blue done took something off the fence. Okay, that's prevent him from digging over there trying to get to that female. So make a long story short, I don't want to do this, but this is daddy duty. It's no time when you got to do daddy's duty, right? So you stay on point, and you understand this stuff dads do. Like I ain't gonna say all dads because it's a bunch of sorry people out there that want to have that title because they sperm donors and stuff like that. But I'm different, right? So I got to do this fast. Can't complain because I'm teaching them. Don't complain about the job that you need to know, knowing that you could be the best to do it. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that certain things in your life, you're going to have to just take charge and do it. If you know you want something done right, you go do it. So anyway, I'm mad at my dog now, you know? So make a long story short, I go out there, fix the fence, but then I had the dog in the house while I was doing it because they're like jumping around and running around, trying to run in front of you, trying to disrespect you so bad, man. You don't want to abuse your dog, but it's a big yard. So he already know I ain't gonna be able to catch him. So I get him in the house, lock him up in the kennel. I fix the fence. And then my daughter say, yeah, Dad, he got to use the back. I say, he ain't going in the back because I just ran the sprinkler system and all that so I can find out what a sprinkler is at and see if he tore up some more stuff. But it's all wound up being good. So I take the dog walking, put the harness on and all that. And now the dog is a male dog. So he be digging for the female on this side. So man, I hate because he a big dog. He getting bigger. He's just a puppy, but he about 9 months, 10 months, and he got a little size on him. It's a Doberman Pinscher mixed with a pit bull. So, you know, he be standing up on 2 legs in that harness, man, and I know the next thing he finna do is turn around, try to slide up out that harness. He's a smart dog. So I was mad at him, and you know, because I knew if it's a little dog walking around, it's a female. And I asked the person that was walking, I say, is that dog a female? Yeah. I said, God damn, come on, Blue. I'm talking to him and all that. But you know how we do it. Man, I'm going to pop him on his nose the first corner. You feel me? Like, you know better. Like, what are you going to do if your dog get loose and go bite somebody, man? Don't put me in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, me and my dog had a different understanding this morning, but I heard him. The reason I brought that up because I heard him dreaming, right? So I'm like, I bet he dreaming about one of them dogs. Yeah, this dog was getting on my nerve today when I was a kid. My mama made me go, yeah, just trying to grow my faith, but still listen to different opinions. Thank you, man. You real. Hey, man, come to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It's not no... I think I feel like this, any religion that helps you as a person that don't, you know, sacrifice your soul, believing in the messenger, get the information for the individual because them people ain't perfect. You know, and I always said this. I said this before. Ain't no more pimps on the street because they quote unquote ex pimps in the church. The only reason I say that because only ones I ain't gonna get into it. But you got to be able to see who's actually believing it. It was a hard thing for them people to find out TD Jakes the way he was, right? It's a hard thing to find out that Joe Osteen don't let people in when it's flooding. You know, you got to see life for what it is. Them men are men. Them men are human. They ain't God. They might have a little discernment and knowing how to manipulate the word and however. But at the end of the day, once I found that you got to go to Bible school, like a college to preach, everybody wasn't given that calling. You know, the preachers back in the day, they didn't have no schooling, but they preach with more meaning. You understand what I'm saying? More felt. I felt more connected to it. Everything else is just I feel like is one of those things, man. Whatever make you into a better person. I push that for you, but don't go all in it though. Like for real, because I know everything has hiccups, and some of the people, if you believe in only thing I can say, and that's for real. Only thing I can say, if something is inspiring you, don't listen to the messenger. Get the feeling. Don't never follow man or woman or nothing like that. Just you got to get the feeling. I think when I pray, my words are felt. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through it, man. I've been through it. Ain't nothing been easy for me, man. But I know when I pray for something and I know how to call his name, I don't call his name. I call him Yahweh for real. Like the real definition. And this other people got these other whatever work for you. But when I say Yahweh, man, say he let me know I'm on point. I don't say nothing else. I don't go all in. I just like regular street conversation with him without cussing. I tell him my feelings and hearts, man. I don't have to go uh uh give somebody else they rent money. No, that ain't what the Bible intended offerings for. So once I found out a lot of things just going through the church system, I know that we was misguided. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, appreciate your understanding. No, I'm well rounded. Meaning I didn't studied it all. I got, asked to be in a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Undisclosed stuff, but it's like I did my investigation on it. I don't let nobody tell me. I do my investigation on it. In some religions, you have to wear a dress. Some religions, you got to cross dress to go to the certain degree, and certain religions, it's just like the teachers ain't right. So how can you think that you following this man that he's right? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people want to be more than what they are. So I can't do that because I don't look for attention, certification. A man stands like a man, and the principles that you hold as a man, it can't be filtered. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's who you are. A lot of people, when I say don't sell your soul for a jelly roll, a lot of people up under religion, and they use that. I'm gonna call it a pimp game in a lot of religions. I'm just saying, feelings unavoid because I'm too grown to have feelings like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a teaching of knowledge and understanding. You know, he ain't gonna judge you for how you go to church. I'll tell you that. He ain't gonna judge you for how you go to church, but what you believe in. And if you, man, how you get me on religion? I appreciate you. Salute, man. We're gonna keep it moving. On spirit. Yeah. That's exactly, Chuck. No, BD. I just listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like I'm 50, man. I'm finna be 51 years old. I didn't heard it all. It ain't nothing up under the sun, just like my mama saying, this is an old school saying, ain't nothing up under the sun that you can tell me, but I know I ain't perfect and I ain't seen it all. But about the actors. You know what I'm saying? About the actors, because you got to understand about actors, they got to stay entertaining, right? What makes them so entertaining? Because you think they got a calling. Why they act like that? Why they got to drive all this material stuff? Why they need a jet? Why? Come on, now common sense kicks in. Like religion is so underrated. That's the division part, I think, of America. Everybody got this certain religion. They don't mess with this religion. They don't mess. That's the division that guess what? Everything in religion is talking about the devil, Satan. And man, you got to get deep when you're talking to me. You feel me? And I appreciate that. We'll talk about it on a Friday. I probably start. I don't want to get to that, man, because people believe in what they want to believe and they respect me for not even, quote unquote, just speaking my facts. You know what I'm saying? They know, right? They know. Hey, Chris, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the channel. Hit that like button. Why I see this? I don't know on y'all side, but I see the like button. Thumbs up. It's free, right? Yeah, it ain't gonna cost you nothing. But I don't know if you're on your phone, is it easy to hit that like button? You know what I'm saying? But somebody just hit it. But anyway, sometimes you can get in all right, Chuck, we getting up there. We seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Seasoned individuals. Uh, some people come on my channel just to do a drive-by, you know what I'm saying? But just hit that like button in and out. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man. Yeah. I remember the first time I think you was over there. Yeah, man, I know where I met you at, and I appreciate you came over here with me, man. Uh, It's real in the field, man. And the people that you meet in your life, it could be for a season or a reason. I must clarify that. Because everybody ain't got your best interest in mind. Some people would like to wire you up to crash out. I'm just a different type of associate, right? Uh, I want to see everybody do better. I don't talk no ill will until they mention my name, and then it'll be brief, and I'll be telling them, man, how just catch up with me, man, and let's make it happen type stuff. And that's the ignorant in me. And I think I'm growing out of that because I don't like to be challenged because I don't challenge nobody. You feel what I'm saying? But Pico has an event every year. And this is second time I've been to his event. And then I'm just like, hey, if you got an issue with Slugger, man, y'all coming to the city, holler at me, man, so we can get that understood. Only a couple of people showed up, but no YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? So let them stay in their closet, however they want to do, Meek Mills type situation. Go on, let them do that. They stay glamored over there. You know what I'm saying? And whoever pay attention to their conversation got to understand you part of that whole scenario. Clucks and ducks hang together. You know what I'm saying? So just stay over there. You have no mention over here. I'm 30. I'm having to restart my life right now. Yeah, so what happened? You mind me asking, you having to restart your life? Is it, you know, a situation of separation? You getting out of, I can tell you if you're getting out of Penn State, and I'm gonna call Penn State incarceration, it ain't gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying with that, but I don't really know your situation. But you trying to restart your life over. I don't know how you be, what's the duration of trying to start your life over, but the eclipse is tomorrow. So look, we'll have to conversate about start your life, but you can give us a gist of it, like what's going on with you a few times in the past. Yeah, I did. Yeah, you got to start over. You got to be willing to start over in life because people try to knock you down, kick you on the ground. Addiction to drugs. Okay. Well, you know what? And you 30 years old. And I ain't never, say for instance this. Y'all was misguided, right? Y'all, I don't know what made you do that, made you get on that path of doing that. But the life is, you don't know when depression gonna hit. And I don't know what was the cause of you doing that, trying to just hang with the wrong crowd. You know what I'm saying? But you got to live and learn. And you here to be on YouTube and talk about it. So you are already taking them steps. You know what I'm saying? And I come in certain people's life for a reason. The message is you can outdo your past, but you got to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pick a whole different network of friends. Like you can't say you trying to deal with this situation and you kicking it with these people that tomorrow or tonight. You waiting for to go out with them and all that. Man, you got to change your whole surrounding. And I'm surprised, like I'm proud of you. Say for instance, I'm proud of you. Salute, salute. If the struggle's gonna be hard, and just know it didn't happen overnight when you did it. You know what I'm saying? Or when you got hooked up on it and all that. Just breathe. One thing I gotta tell people when they hooked on a drug addiction, man, it's easy to say, but I know I did it. And I ain't never been hooked on drugs, but I was hooked up on crime. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a drug itself. It doesn't even matter because they promoting the youngsters to do Percocets and all that, be in the in crowd and do all this. We back in the day, back in the 70s, that's called doping stuff. And you 30 years old, now you didn't got the eye opener. It's good because I had to restart my life around your age, getting out of Penn State. It don't matter how we was having to start our life over, but I'm telling you, it's possible because I did it. I'm doing it every day. Are you ready to start over? Is the question? Yeah. Are you ready to start over? Is the question. Hitting rock bottom is the motherfucker, but you gonna climb out the hole you dug for yourself. Facts. I, I dig, I dig that hole. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. For real, for real. Like on the subscribe, man. I hope that I can be an impact and inspiration, man. I know my life ain't perfect. Please don't think that. I had to go through hardship to get to understanding where I'm at now. But I always knew. So you already knew, and there ain't no need to beat the wagon. Beat the horse. It's like, come on, man. We gonna make mistakes in life. You know, but yeah, until the next time I talk about that. A lot of youngsters are misguided for the people they put in their circle, and you thinking they had your best intentions, right? and you found out the hard way. But I appreciate everybody getting on. Yeah. Shit, everybody today is broke, bro. Broke too. Yep. You're not alone. This supposed to be a quick live, y'all. So hopefully I can get on tomorrow with a little bit more time. It's late. Now I ain't gonna hesitate to let you go, cause I got a little work tomorrow. Yeah. But like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Appreciate all the new subscribers. And man, I hope you enjoyed the show, man. But the question is, what if tomorrow never light back up after noontime? What you gonna do? This your boy Slugger. Peace.